About 9 months ago, some absolute idiot decided to shoot a seagull with a crossbow. And now she has an arrow protruding about a foot out of her leg. And every day is a battle. Tell me you have seen her recently.
Good morning, Dr. Chris.
How are you, Brian?
Good, thank you.
Good to see you.
Local fisherman Brian has been closely monitoring the injured bird and recording its progress.
I'm racking my brain trying to think of the best way to catch her. And I mean, I've got my ideas. I'm sure you've got your ideas.
Yeah, we certainly have a few ideas that are worth employing.
All right, I've got some gear in the car.
Yep.
So I'll grab that and we'll load up, huh?
Yep.
Yep. All right.
And we get cracking.
I'm being very genuine when I say I don't truly know how today's going to plan out. I don't really know exactly what we're hoping to achieve today. The main priority is to assess how she's going, but to truly know what sort of state she's in, we've got to get out there and we've got to see her. And that in itself is a challenge.
Righto.
It's time to hit the water.
Okay, Brian.
And they're joined by first mate Danny.
You're not worried about crocs?
No.
The croc trap right there.
I know.
You're all mad up here, you know that.
Thank you. And in Sydney.
Probably madder. Now that I'm here, you realise that this is a pretty raw environment. There's a lot of things here that want to eat you and want to eat seagulls as well. I mean, the crocodiles are brutal, but the first thing I need to do is simply watch, have a look at her and see what sort of state this seagull's in, and from there, really fine-tune the plan and see exactly what we can do for her today. See how we go. There are a lot of crocs in this river, aren't there?
There are a lot of crocs in the river here, yep.
Got Danny is our spotter at the front.
Yeah, Danny is my first mate.
Chris is in remote waterways about an hour north of Darwin. He's hoping to get a look at a sea eagle that has an arrow through her leg.
You got to question why someone would actually take that time to shoot a sea eagle. But who knows? I mean, they may just be a total idiot. But they could have been looking for a trophy to actually taxidermy, or could have simply been sport. Can she still fish? I mean, do you see her getting fish herself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And she can do that easily, or is it difficult with the arrow there?
It's a bit of a challenge. She can pick it up okay, but when she curls her legs back, the arrow hits the water.
Yeah.
And then she lets the fish off.
If the sea eagle is found, it's likely her mate will be alongside her.
How long have they been around this area for now?
They're territorial to this region, and they have been out here about 10 to 15 years.
And always the same pair, so it's
Same pair.
Yeah,
Yep.
so the monogamous pair that are essentially breeding for life.
Yeah.
It's probably a cliche, but she's lucky to have him, isn't she? Yeah, she's...
Funny you say that, because I have actually named the bird Lucky.
Really? So we're in their kind of feeding zone right now, aren't we?
Yep, we're in the zone now.
Yeah. This is a massive area. I mean, it is the eagle in the haystack because at the moment, we can't see any movement whatsoever. But the one thing we have to our advantage is the fact that seagulls have amazing eyesight. So if we can generate a bit of interest here with some other birds circling around, they'll see that no matter where they are, and they'll draw them in. We got one coming in circling. It's a single, so I assume it's probably not a seagull.
Would you have a look about 1 o'clock above the tree line? Is that a Brahminy or an eagle?
The flying pattern doesn't really match. So I do think it's a Brahminy kite. But it's a start. You know, if we get those, we might get a few seagulls. Yeah, Brian, I already got one of them. Just over here, at about 11 o'clock. That is it. Yeah, Brian, definitely her. Can see the arrow in there. There are a couple of really important steps before we actually get to the act of catching her. And first of all, I really want to get some photos of this eagle. I want to see exactly what sort of body condition she's in, how she's flying, how she's manipulating herself in flight, and also, importantly, catching food. Okay, so it's definitely her. I mean, we've got a big arrow sticking out of that leg there. She's in decent condition. I wouldn't say she's underweight. And that arrow is really moving through the right thigh. Whilst I'm encouraged by what I've seen from her so far, there's no doubt that catching her is still the best chance here of giving her a normal life.
We're probably in with a chance here, Chris.
She'll come in and grab, and when she grabs it there, you pull on this, and that releases the snare and tightens like a noose, hopefully around her ankles there.
Yep.
And then we can nurse her back
Yep.
to land.
One risk we have here is the crocodile, because, you know, they could be sitting out there watching what's going on. And if a bird like that, you're going to hit the deck. We're not at liberty to just dive in and pick the bird up, you know.
If we're lucky enough to catch her with this lure here, then we'd have to net her out of the water, have to get the gloves on, cut it, and minimise the stress and get her back to the wild as quick as we can. But she's watching, and hopefully the eyes are bigger than the stomach. She'll be tempted enough to take flight, and then we're in the game here. Going in 3, 2, 1. Well, it floats. Here we go. What's coming up now is going to be a bit of a delicate dance because we need to throw out enough fish to get the Brahminy kites interested and, importantly, occupied. From there, we can then throw out our lure and hopefully catch her. But if she takes the fish we throw out now, that's a disaster, because then she's satisfied, she'll decide that, hey, I don't need to go for any more fish, and our chance of actually catching her with our lure will rapidly diminish. That's good. Brahminy kites have cleared out. It's got 2 eagles circling around. Okay, ladies first.
But not everything is going to plan.
Yeah.
She's circling there. She can see that fish. Oh, don't. Don't do it. Don't.
No, didn't want that to happen.
Oh.
Better try again. Maybe we'll give her half an hour. She'll be probably digest that and come back.
You're kind of stuck, aren't you? Because you want the other ones to take the fish and distract all the other birds. But, I mean, look, on the upside, she can actually fish.
She can. Nearly had her.
But in the wild, there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Ooh, now we've got a battle going on. They're both trying to get the same bit of food here.
Can she fend off the competition trying to steal it?
She may be weakened now because of this arrow, so the juvenile may feel like she can come in and start stealing food.
Territory, yeah.
Look at that, she's going to go and feed, but now the male's coming in to get rid of that juvenile that's hassling her. That's incredible, the bond they must have, though, for him to be doing that.
Yeah.
It's a pretty amazing thing to see. That's almost a human emotion you see there, where the man's coming in to defend his woman. You don't normally expect that with wild animals, but you see it there, and it's quite touching, you know, and he clearly knows that his missus isn't doing so well, and he's willing to lend her a hand.
A bit of romancing going on there. I think she's a survivor. She's a strong girl. She's got a partner who's, I think, been with her right through. And, you know, when they pair up like that, they pair up for life.
Seeing her condition, seeing how she flies and seeing how she manages to manipulate herself, I'm, to be honest, a little bit heartened. I'm encouraged because I feel like she's coping better than I thought she would. And catching her might actually be too traumatic and may actually put her through unnecessary stress when, at the moment, whether she has the arrow or not, isn't really affecting her life at all.
We got the opportunity of seeing the bird today, which is a big consolation, really, because, you know, it's again proven to me that she's still strong and healthy.
But the day is not over yet.
I think we've got a little surprise waiting for us here.
Why?
I think the door's down, Brian.
We didn't
Go
catch
a
a
bit to the
sea
right,
eagle,
Brian.
but it looks like we've caught a crocodile.
Full alert. Uh-oh, look out.
It's a pretty interesting old day when you get back from having not caught a sea eagle, but somehow you've caught a croc. That's the territory for you.
The croc trap is right next to a busy boat ramp, and rangers have arrived to remove the animal.
There's a croc trap here because this is a boat ramp that gets used all day. And the thing about crocs is they notice habits forming, and once they see people going in and out of the water here, they'll hang around and hope for a meal. And that meal could be human.
Just hang on here, we need a couple on the rope because if we takes off, Chris goes swimming.
What do you do with a croc you've just caught in a croc trap? Guess we're about to find out.
Okay, open it up.
And let him go.
Here we go, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes.
We go back a bit.
This croc is only about 1.5 to 2 metres long, so it shouldn't be a massive problem. But the thing about these crocs is they're small, they're fast, they're agile, and they're tricky to handle.
He's not going to probably kill you through his bite, but the thing is he can still drown in a dog. You know? If he keeps you underwater, well, you can't hold your breath, so it doesn't matter how big you are. We've had 4 fatalities so far this year, so we haven't even got into our bad time of the season. Only last month we got a 4.12 out of here, so we do get a number of crocs here.
The captured saltwater croc will be taken to a nearby crocodile farm.
It's kind of a bizarre end to what has been a pretty tough day, but you miss one and all of a sudden you end up with another. It's just the way things work around here. Now, as much as this place is full of surprises, what won't surprise me is if Brian eventually catches lucky. He's not going to give up.
Oh, look at her come down. Oh, look at that.